the reality is that 82% of the people that bought tickets did so through our targeted social media ads, not at the door. And so they actually went to the Rockefeller Center not because they were tourists, but to go see Spears. Now, we secured some sponsorships, that was great, but total, we made about $118,000 on ticket sales. If you create premium content and find the right distribution partner, there is an actual monetizable business model where you could potentially recoup your entire production budget on ticket sales, something no one has done yet, and something that I'm trying to do across the world. Now, we were very happy to see that our thesis was proved correct and that we could sell $50 tickets. And it's a really cool sign for the market that it's getting to a place that the market itself can sustain premium content with premium prices. And that's a real business. Our global co-production partners, I mentioned, and some I didn't mention, are working closely together with me right now to reproduce that success in every market in the world where we have Spears localized content. And so today, I really encourage all of you not just to look at co-production from the view of a place to secure financing and money for your project, but as a paving stone for long-term successfulness for your overall business. So that's all I have today. 감사합니다, and I'm looking forward to your questions on the panel.
Thank you everyone for the invitation. I'm really happy to be in Korea with all this great title and some nice beer friend. I know today it's about co-production, but I want to expand a little bit to speak about monetizing and to find the money, because a lot of co-producers try to team together in order to finance content, then to make the great content. So we try to, of course, dive into co-production after, but speak a little bit about all that. And same if you want to fall asleep or to leave, because I know it's a long series of talk, do it, it's okay. So at Last 5, we're a VR studio. I think I'll speak that. We have a lot of cool pricing team. So we quit our company to create Atlas 5. And when we did that, the three of us, I was the CEO before of my previous company. I was a bad CEO, I know that now. So Arnaud and Pierre are too creative to be CEO. So when we team up, we knew we needed to hire someone that will handle the company. Because as a producer, I'm okay to crash my company to finish a movie. I will do a new company after. But you need someone that manages that you don't do that. That's why we went to take Fred as a CEO. So he's the one getting my hand when I need to sign a check when the movie is not financed. So then we have the people that are really working, the one handling all the co-production contract, because co-production is a lot of paperwork, a lot of contract. Alicia is handling that in the US for us, because US, Australia, and UK have a different copyright law that have the rest of Europe. So you need someone that really know how to deal with US partner, because it's a different way of doing. So it's easy to understand each other on the phone. Then when you dive into contract, you need specific people. So Corentin and Gabriel are doing that in the French side, and Alicia on the US side. And we now have a CFO, but she don't want to be in the deck. So what I will say today is only a few opinions and a few things that were
서로가 가지고 있는 그 장점들을 잘 합쳤을 때 이게 이제 훨씬 빠른 속도로 좋은 작품을 만들 수 있는 기회가 많은 것 같아요.
그런 부분이 있었을 것 같아요. 그래서 그런 부분들을 단 2개월 만에 그 작품을 진행하셨을 때 어떤 식으로 해결했는지 좀 구체적인 이야기, 에피소드도 좋겠습니다.
I think that what I can share is that I mean, festivals, we get to have a very good festivals that we can catch up with our partners. I actually shared that with Nick earlier, saying there are several festivals that's very important, that's a very good timing to follow up what's going on with your potential partner and whether you can take the project to the next step. And also, when you are actually getting involved with the project, you're already very sure with it, you have to be able to kind of set up a schedule for each other, because it's, you mentioned that time difference is very difficult. Friends is 7 hours, 6 hours away, and so you have to make sure that there is definitely a time that you are there for each other, and you have to know each other's habits. When is a good time that you can communicate with each other? So this is something that in a very early stage we established. And for Mechanical Soul, we even have another time zone that our director was in UK, and then by the time of Sundance, that part of us has to be in LA, but in that kind of created 3 different time zones to coordinate. I think being in Asia, we kind of being in a position that we have to, if we're working with Europe and working with the US, we basically don't sleep. But I think we're very familiar with that. That really kind of, in a position that we have to adapt our own schedule to it. We have to find a way for also our team not to be overworked as well. So the way that we do it is we rotate as well. Like, who's the person that's going to be in contact with US? Who's the person that's going to be mainly in contact with Europe? And that kind of way that the person is not just overworked. So this is kind of how we overcome it.
안녕하세요. Another thing that's important is finding people who can be on your team locally, who understand the language where you're trying to co-produce. So if you can find somebody here who is fluent in Mandarin or English, and I have to say that Hyewon is that person on our team who actually hired her to help do all the deals in Korea, that really, really helps co-production.
example. So you understand. So of course you have some moral value. You need to have someone where like I need a little bit of feeling. That's why I make this comparison with love. In a way, it's something where it's a team you're building. So you need to have this reciprocity feeling of like respecting the guy, finding him smart. It will be only your personal opinion because there is not smart or dumb. It's you find some people smart, you find some people dumb. It's your own taste, and you need to have someone that you think highly about him, and he will usually think the same way. And then there's an alchemy that you might work together. Then also something that I'm trying to do that's personal is a lot of people in VR, except these two here, come more from the tech side or the
Which is heartbreaking when you have these cool rights, this cool talent, cool story, but just produced so far in a way that we can't get behind. Does that answer your question?
편하게 작업할 수 있는 환경이 빨리 조정이 되는 생각이 들어요. 그러한 과정들이 있어야 그 다음에 시장이 열릴 거라고 생각들거든요. 그래서 많이 탐색하고 또 트라이 해보는 것도 좀 필요할 것 같아요. 그러니까 한국어 많이 특징이 이제 한국 안에서만 많이 이야기해야 되잖아요. 이 영화에 쓰이는 것이 그렇게 글로벌하지 않기 때문에 그러한 경계들을 좀 넘어서 좀 시도할 필요가 있고 물론 언어의 문제도 있지만 저도 말을 잘하지 못하거든요. 하지만 이제 떠들면서 해보고 이제 알아나가고 하는 경험들이 생각보다 생각 지평들을 많이 열어주고 또 기회를 많이 가져오는